Now listen and listen very clearly. When I say you are the upgraded version of all of God's creation, you don't understand. Now even scientifically it has been proven. People say, women, but you are the weaker vessels. You don't even understand what you are saying. And I so thank God you specifically said that we are the words weaker vessels. Emphasis vessels. Emphasis vessel. And let me take you through the journey in Genesis 1. How many of you know that there was a creation in Genesis 1 and there was a creation in Genesis 2? The creation in Genesis 1 was the spirit man. And the spirit man, the Bible says, was male and female. Was what? Male and female. So the spirit man was created in Genesis chapter 1, male and female. And the prophecy came on that created man. The Bible said that in Genesis 1, verse 26 down, you're going to see that as we, the spirit man, which is male and female, we are going to dominate the earth. We are going to have dominion over the air, the waters, and everything. All of those prophecies were included for the male, was both for the male and the female. And then something happened in Genesis 2. The Bible said that there was no man to till the ground. How many of you that know that spirits cannot touch this thing? Spirits cannot feel this thing. Now, after God created the garden, alright, God needed somebody that can tame the garden. God needed somebody that can, grow, take care of the garden. And then God turned around. The man he created was spirit. The man he created was his image. He looks like him. God is spirit. And the man he created in Genesis 1 was a spirit. And now God said, how do I make this man that I created to be able to take care of this garden? So the only solution was for God to give the spirit man a form. And that form was what we call a flesh. And so the only way was for God to make some molding. And the Bible said after molding the form, we can call it a mold. Alright? How many of you know what a mold is? Alright? Yeah. So it's more like a mold God created. And after God created, the Bible said, and God breathed the spirit of man into that mold. And man became a living soul. Do you understand? Yeah. So the created man in Genesis 1 was a spirit. And because of the need for man to tame the garden, there was a need to give man a form so that man can interact with his environment. Am I talking to somebody? Am I talking to somebody? Am I talking to somebody? And because the need was that they would need strength, so God had to form a man that has muscular features. Alright? Because you needed strength. So that was the essence of you being, the man being formed. He needed strength. So he created somebody that looks macho man, 6 packs, looking like one rough, whatever. I don't know. But then, something happened. After creating man was carrying out his assignment. But God saw that man was not enough. Man was not enough. There was now a need for another creation. And now this time, the creation was not coming to tame the garden. So there was no need for me to have muscles. Yeah. I was not coming to do what? Tame the garden, to cut grass, to cut. That's why we were created for soft life.